So we have here like the greatest flagship device from the OnePlus 13. Now, if you might be considering to just get hands on this device, so I think it still is the right time to get this device because the OnePlus has a great offers up till now. So you can just get in Canada over here like 150 uh, bonus in the device credits, and you get like a two accessories free with it, like one case, and or maybe you can get two case and one case and one magnetic charger over here. So that's quite a good deal in regarding this one. But nevertheless, like if you're just considering like upgrading from OnePlus 12, so we just discussed in this video regarding that one too. So I want to just talk about the design aspect of this one, of the OnePlus 13. So on the screen we get the 6.82 inches. So we just compare with the OnePlus 12 as well, like what you're just getting over here. So the dimensions wise, you're just getting 162.9 by 76.5 by 8.5 millimeter in thickness. And on the OnePlus 12 you get to see like 164.3, 75.8 into 9.2 millimeter of thickness. So you're just getting slightly thinner device over here because the OnePlus 13 has used the silicon carbon battery to make the device a little bit slimmer than the phones that are just using the regular batteries. Weight wise, you're just getting a little bit savings over here, which is like a 210 of grams. The glass front over here is the called ceramic guard, and there's a glass on the front and the back. And now there's one more classification coming, like which is like a silicon polymer back. I'm not sure if it's that's the same. I think could be the same. And then the frame itself like is aluminum. The same configuration you get on the OnePlus 12 as well. You get the glass front, which is the glass Victus 2, and the Gorilla Glass on the back as well, and that also has the aluminum frame. uh, Regarding the certification, so you're just getting a better certification up to IP69 over here. And regarding the screen, it's very hard to find like difference. I find these one to be very similar. Like obviously the OnePlus says like this is LTPO 4.1, but on the OnePlus 12 they didn't say like if it's like 4.1 AMOLED or something. But the peak brightness on both of these OnePlus 12 and 13 are like 4500 nits of peak brightness. You get the same screen resolution, you get the always on display, you get the same PPI 510. You get slightly better aspect, the screen to body ratio on the OnePlus 12, but very negligible. That's like a 90.8% screen to body ratio. Here you're just getting the 90.7% screen to body ratio. The OnePlus 13, this version comes Android 15 out of the box, and you will be just getting like a four major upgrades according to the OnePlus. So on the OnePlus 12, you're just getting Android 14 out of the box, and you'll be just getting the four major Android upgrades on the OnePlus 12 as well. So on the OnePlus 13, you'll be reaching towards what Android 19. On the OnePlus 12, you'll be just reaching towards the Android 18, and I think like I'm not sure like if anyone keeps the devices for that long. But yeah, these devices are made to last. But the battery itself like deteriorates and it won't be giving the same time. So here you're just getting on the OnePlus 13 the better chip, which is the Snapdragon 8 Elite, and which is the latest and greatest chips on the phones right now from the Samsung. And obviously for the Samsung, like that has been sad as for Galaxy with little bit overclocked performance scores on that one. On the OnePlus 12, you're just getting the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. So in the real time performance, I've tested with the Z Fold 6 as well, like the Snapdragon 8 Elite, and in the real time performance, like it's very hard to find the difference. So I'm not sure like if that would just make the difference. You're just getting a better vapor chamber, like a bigger vapor chamber on the OnePlus 13 itself. Regarding the memory options, you're just getting the same. So both have like UFS 4.0. Camera system is the triple camera setup on the back. Slightly they have changed from the periscope over here to 50 megapixel. On the OnePlus 12 you have the 64 megapixel. periscope, and both had the 3 times optical zoom. They have also changed the ultra wide lens to 50 megapixel from 48 megapixel. I'm not sure like in the real time performance how would that would just make the difference, but you can just record 8K up to 30 FPS on the OnePlus 12. You can just record up to 8K 24 FPS, but most of the times like casually when you're just making, or if you just want to make a video, so I personally never use the 8K. Like I just go 4K up to 60 FPS, and that's max I use. The front camera essentially are the same on the OnePlus 12 and the OnePlus 13 as well, and can record 4K up to 60 FPS on the OnePlus 13, but 4K at 30 FPS on the OnePlus 12. I'm not sure, like these seems to be like a very same cameras, and I think they have just tweaked software something, or maybe the OnePlus 12 has the capability to record 4K up to 60 FPS, but they didn't open the via software that feature. I believe because on paper like both lenses are same for the front, so I'm not sure like if with the software you can just get the similar experience of, or maybe in the future you might get the uh, 4K at 60 FPS on the OnePlus 12 itself. Now both have like the stereo speakers over here you're just getting, and there's finger under fingerprint scanner on both, and the battery itself is bigger on the OnePlus 13 because you can just get the 6000 mAh of battery because of the silicon carbon battery, and on the OnePlus 12 you're just getting the 5400 mAh, so you're just obviously finding the better battery on the OnePlus 13 itself, and both are just capable of charging up to 100 watts of wide charging. And I believe now the question arises that uh, how this device is actually right now, if I consider it solely as if you're just looking to upgrade from OnePlus 13. So the screen has been really great on this device. I can see like the colors reproduction on the screen is very much great. I don't find any kind of issue regarding the screen itself. You can see like it's so beautiful. It's very sharp display. The camera cutout is like perfect. I find this device a little bit very friendly to hold in the hands when I compare to my S25 Ultra. The little curves that helps really much have holding this device in hand perfectly. The curves on the sides are like perfect to slide in your fingers. There's like a screen protector pre-installed on the OnePlus 13 itself, which I believe like it's a great touch because like either way like I always apply the screen protector on my devices. So there's a reason like if it comes pre-installed, so you can just save some bucks already. Like if I say so, the price has been really great on the OnePlus 13 when it's compared to the other phones itself. Uh, because the specs on this phone is like a top notch that the market has to offer up till now. If you compare it with the S25 Ultra, so you're just getting extra performance scores over there, but uh, it's very hard to find real time performance difference on if even if I compare with the S24 Ultra or maybe S25 Ultra or between OnePlus 13. So all of these devices, if we compare, so it's very hard to find the difference. You might be getting obviously better battery life, and so if the battery life like if bothers on you to OnePlus 12 or maybe S24 Ultra, so you might want to just upgrade. I mean those devices have like a decent battery life as well. Like the S24 Ultra has good battery life, I would just say. So yeah, so screen wise I would just say like this device is great. The battery life, overall performance, there's nothing to complain honestly. The Oxygen OS itself, like it has all the bells and whistles. Like if I compare with the Samsung One UI 7, so it has almost all of the features and has been represented in a different way that what the Samsung has to offer on the S25 Ultra. If you compare on the OnePlus 12, so you'll be just getting this one on the OnePlus 12 as well. Not sure when the OnePlus will be rolling out that upgrade. So if we talk about the design of this phone, so I really like the design of this phone in terms of holdability of this phone in hands, the feel of it's being in hand. It's very non-slippery kind of device, and the size, if you see, so you get to see over here like two antenna bands. I really like this mute switch. It's my like first OnePlus device, and I really like this. Really helpful. Like once you're just phone is lying on the table, you're in a meeting, you can just switch, or maybe if it's in your pocket, you can just through a muscle memory you can just mute this device, and you don't have to remove the device itself from the pocket. On the top, if we come, so we get to see like two antenna bands. Then we have we have speaker, and I think there's a speaker and like two noise cancelling mics. And we have the air blaster on this one as well. On the right, if we come, so we get to see volume up and down, power button, and we have like two antenna bands. On the bottom we have like a speaker, noise cancelling mic, SIM card tray, and type C charging port. On the back we get to see like a triple 50 megapixel setup, which is, I tried this one and it's been a great, even when I compared with the S25 Ultra. So I would just say like this one is like a really a nice camera setup for the price that you're paying for this device itself. Because uh, I would say like there's a huge difference between the S25 Ultra and the OnePlus 13 price. Like you will get the 256 12 gigs of RAM S25 Ultra for $1,900 plus here in Canada. This one you can just get it for like a 1250 bucks. And if right now like there's a $150 of bonus, trade-in bonus, and you can just trade in any of your device, like if it's working or not, and the OnePlus 13 will just give you, and the OnePlus will give you like a the $150 great trade-in. So you'll be just getting this device around for around 1100 bucks, or you can, yeah, 1100 bucks. You'll be just getting this device in Canada, which is like a great deal in terms of if you just consider the features that this device has to offer. Obviously like the OnePlus 13 itself like has been coming up with the new things every year, and but the thing is that they have just kept the price very competitive with the market leaders, I would say, like because Samsung is so much bigger. So the only difference that you're getting over here is like the here you're just getting the four Android major upgrades. On the S25 Ultra you'll be just getting the seven major upgrades. But nevertheless this device is like great. Like there's nothing to complain on this device except like this curved screen, like on from the sides. I would say like it just sometimes give like a weird reflections, which is like in case of like most of the devices which have like the curved screen from the sides. But the screen from the curve from the side is also adds to the better user experience in terms of once you're just holding the device. If we talk about the fingerprint, has been great, nothing to complain. Like it's almost like a very sweet spot. If my hands are pretty small, if you have like a little bigger hands, so you might able to reach and use one-handed use on this device itself. uh, the device itself performs pretty seamless over here. If we so the thing is, yeah, like the AI features now the cell phone companies are just including much or relying more towards the AI features in their phone. Same goes for the OnePlus 30, same goes for the Samsung, same goes for the Apple as well. Like they are now more focusing on the AI features on the device itself. Now if we consider the Apple, so Apple now for the launch of the Apple 16, the main point was the what you call the AI features. However, the Apple didn't launch the AI features on the launch, which is kind of a bummer for the people, because most of the people didn't knew that the I mean they had in mind that the AI features will be right out of the box and they'll be able to use. But Apple took a couple of months to just roll out those AI features, and still I say like the Apple AI, I just tried like a image object eraser on the image itself, and that doesn't work so well. On the OnePlus 13 it's almost similar experience you can get, and but the best user experience that you'll get from the AI is like on the S25 Ultra. They have just implemented that one just in a great way, like the object eraser. But the thing is that like the companies are just relying on the AI features to be made inclusive in the phones, and now we're hearing like that would be just a paid thing in the future. I'm not sure like how that would just affect the devices itself. Like the cell phone companies has to offer something much more than the AI features to make new phones saleable in the market itself. Like if we consider from S24 Ultra to S25 Ultra, or OnePlus 12 to OnePlus 13, so the devices are like relying on the AI features, and then the real-time performance, I don't find much difference. Even if it's a Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, or even it's a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 or 8 Gen 2, obviously you're just getting better efficiency on the battery. But just selling new phones on the basis of the AI, I believe it doesn't make sense. You have to do something different, because OnePlus 13 have like a very competitive market, but the Samsung itself, like the device itself, is very much expensive. Like if someone is uh, like spending $2,000 each year on a device itself, so you want something much more bigger than the AI itself. Like I don't think so that makes a sense to just relying on the AI and just selling the new device itself, saying it a new device or label it a new label. So that doesn't make sense, I would say. In my opinion, I would just say like the devices have been like pretty much mature, unless they do, the companies or the other cell phone companies do something different to come up with the device that is worth the price itself. So the device itself, like if I consider the OnePlus 13, so as a solo device, it's bang for the buck itself. Like when I compare to other uh, market leaders, or you can say Samsung or Apple. uh, Now if you want like the latest or like the fastest or experience on the device itself with the fastest chip with better battery life, so this is a very good contender with the S25 Ultra. And it makes sense a little bit. There are some improvement on this one, even if you're just coming up from the OnePlus 12 as well, because you're just getting the latest chip. And the price on the OnePlus 13 is very much competitive, I would just say, again, with the trade-in bonus that you're getting over here. So yeah, I've been using like the OnePlus 13 for like now a couple of days, and I would just say like if you want to upgrade from the OnePlus 12, so you get slight improvements, or if you care about those small improvements, so obviously you'll just notice that thing here. You'll just get the better battery life on the OnePlus 13 with slightly slimmer, and I find this one a little bit better to hold in the hands. And regarding the price difference, it depends upon how better you can sell off your OnePlus 12, and only then I would just recommend to just upgrade to this device. However, if you have like a OnePlus 12, or if you have like a S24 Ultra, so there's no need to just upgrade. I would just say like wait another year to just get the hold on to the device itself. Let's see like what the devices has to offer next year, because I feel like the devices have been reached to the maturity, and like most of the companies are now relying on the AI features to sell their thing. And yeah, so those are my thoughts. So in short, like I would say, if you're looking for the OnePlus 13 as a solo device, it has been a great device. If you're just looking to get from the OnePlus 12 to OnePlus 13, it still is worth it. If you're just able to sell your OnePlus 12 at a good price, there are some improvements in here, and it always depends upon person to person what they're looking into a device itself. If you need a better battery life, so obviously you get a better chip here, as well as the better battery. But the real-time performance, I would say like you'll be just getting pretty much similar experience, only you can say like you'll just be getting better battery on this one. So yeah, so that are my thoughts. The device itself are like it's really great, the OnePlus 13. And if you guys have any question, you can just let me know down in the comments, and I just try to answer those. And please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching again. Have a good day. Bye.